Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to dive into one of the most talked about events of the war, the Ukrainian jet strike on a Russian base, and what happened next that truly shocked observers around the world. This is not only about the military event itself but also about the aircraft used, its features, and why this incident is being considered one of the most daring air operations in recent months. To really understand what made this strike so effective and why it has been discussed widely, we need to take a closer look at the jets themselves, their exterior build, their interior technology, their performance in the sky, their safety features that allow them to survive in hostile conditions, their unique selling points that make them different from other aircraft, and finally the cost factor that plays such a huge role in Ukraine's strategy. Only then can we come to a conclusion about how this shocking event unfolded and why it matters on the larger stage of global conflict. The exterior of the aircraft plays a huge role in determining how well it performs during combat missions. Ukrainian jets, many of which are upgraded variants of Soviet-era designs combined with Western technologies, have sleek aerodynamic lines that are built for speed and maneuverability. Their body is designed with composite materials that reduce weight but keep durability intact. The paint schemes often use low-visibility gray or camouflage patterns to reduce detection by enemy radar systems and visual spotting from the ground. The wing shape is optimized to allow sharp turns, low-altitude flying, and stable climbs at high speed. Missile hardpoints and weapon pylons are placed strategically under the wings and fuselage, making the aircraft capable of carrying a combination of air-to-air missiles, guided bombs, and electronic pods. All of this exterior design makes the aircraft a formidable platform not only for defense but also for carrying out surprise precision strikes like the one that hit the Russian base. The airframe may not look as futuristic as fifth-generation fighters, but its shape, agility, and stealth modifications make it perfectly suited for Ukraine's needs. Inside the aircraft, the cockpit may not be as spacious as modern Western fighters, but it is functional and advanced enough to give the pilot complete control of complex missions. The interior is compact, built around efficiency rather than comfort. Digital screens provide radar, targeting, and flight data, replacing older analog systems with more modern interfaces. Controls are positioned for quick access, allowing the pilot to react instantly in combat situations. Head-up displays and night vision-compatible layouts increase the pilot's situational awareness. While the space is tight, the design ensures that the pilot can focus on the mission without distraction, relying on technology that maximizes combat effectiveness. Performance is the area where these jets have shown their real strength. Despite being based on older designs, their upgraded engines and avionics have allowed them to deliver extraordinary results. These jets are capable of flying at supersonic speeds, giving them the ability to penetrate enemy airspace quickly and escape before interception. Their thrust-to-weight ratio supports aggressive maneuvers, meaning they can dodge enemy missiles and perform rapid altitude changes. Equipped with advanced navigation systems, they can fly at extremely low altitudes to avoid radar detection, hugging the terrain until they approach the target. This tactic was crucial in the recent strike, allowing them to bypass layers of Russian air defenses. The precision-guided munitions they carried struck with accuracy, causing significant damage to the base and leaving Russian forces stunned. Performance is not just about speed. It is about the combination of agility, stealth tactics, and the ability to strike with precision, all of which came together in this shocking event. When discussing safety features, one must remember that in modern air combat, survival is as important as attack capability. These Ukrainian jets are equipped with radar warning receivers that alert the pilot to incoming threats. They use electronic countermeasure pods to jam or confuse enemy radar, reducing the chance of being locked on by surface-to-air missiles. The deployment of chaff and flares helps mislead heat-seeking and radar-guided missiles, creating a protective shield around the aircraft in combat zones. The ejection seat system is highly reliable, giving the pilot a last chance of survival if the aircraft is critically damaged. Even the reinforced canopy and cockpit armor add layers of safety against small arms fire or shrapnel. These features do not guarantee safety in such a dangerous environment, but they drastically increase the chances of both the aircraft and pilot surviving long enough to complete the mission and return home. Unique selling points of these jets are what make them stand out and explain why they were able to carry out such an impactful strike. Unlike expensive Western fighters that require billions in procurement and support, these aircraft are built on platforms that Ukraine already had, which were then enhanced with Western technology. This adaptability gives them a cost-effective edge. They can carry a wide variety of weapons, meaning they are not restricted to one type of mission. They can act as interceptors, bombers, or electronic warfare platforms depending on how they are armed. Another selling point is their ability to use modern Western missiles integrated into older airframes, creating a hybrid system that is unpredictable for the enemy. Their mix of affordability, flexibility, and modernization gives Ukraine the ability to maintain an active and effective air force despite limited resources. This is why adversaries often underestimate them, only to be shocked when they deliver precise and powerful strikes. Price is a factor that cannot be ignored in warfare. Fifth-generation aircraft such as the American F-35 cost well over $100 million per unit, and their maintenance costs are also extremely high. Ukraine, operating under war conditions with limited budgets, cannot afford such luxuries. Instead, by upgrading older jets with advanced avionics, targeting pods, and missile systems, they achieve a fighting capability at a fraction of the cost. Estimates suggest that some of these upgraded jets cost only a few tens of millions per unit, meaning that for the price of one modern Western jet, Ukraine can operate and maintain several combat-ready aircraft. This cost-effectiveness ensures sustainability in long-term conflict, where resources are stretched and every dollar must bring maximum impact. The strike on the Russian base shows how these lower-cost aircraft, when combined with smart strategy, can achieve results that rival those of far more expensive systems. The conclusion that emerges from this incident is striking. The Ukrainian jet strike on the Russian base demonstrated that military power is not just about having the most advanced technology or the largest budget. It is about using what you have in the smartest and most effective way possible. The exterior of the jets provided stealth and agility, the interior ensured the pilot had the tools for precision, the performance in combat proved their capability, the safety systems protected the mission, the unique selling points showed their adaptability, and the price made them sustainable for Ukraine's war effort. The result was a shocking blow that left Russia scrambling to understand how their defenses had been bypassed. For the world, it was a reminder that innovation, adaptability, and determination can sometimes outweigh raw spending power in warfare. This strike was not just a military success, it was a statement about resilience, strategy, and the unexpected power of well-executed planning. The incident has reshaped perceptions of the conflict, proving once again that in modern warfare, the element of surprise combined with practical technology can change the course of battles and shock the world.